Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make a tie so bright. Welcome to my dungeon, this is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ.
And we're
back
like
we
never
left. Back in the building, y'all. Finna go ahead and jump into another video.
Yeah.
I have the queen sitting right next to me, y'all.
Hey.
So you know, hey, time is right.
Yeah.
Time is right now. All right, so I think what we need to go ahead and check out is Thomas Sowell. Now, he's going to be talking about who's the worst president ever. So I would kind of like to check out and see exactly what he has to say about that, because, I mean...
I wasn't expecting that.
Right. There could be like a long list of presidents that could fall under that category. So
the worst president ever?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's turn to the politics of the day for a moment. Thomas Sowell on Donald Trump. Quote, "What is remarkable is that after 6 years of repeated disasters under a glib egomaniac in the White House, so many potential voters are turning to another glib egomaniac to be his successor." Close quote. Oh, come on. Aren't you being a little hard on both Barack Obama and Donald Trump?
I thought I was pulling my punches.
Donald Trump is simply not suited to be president?
I think that's true as an understatement.
All right.
Nor is the current president.
I was going to say Barack Obama is the president.
Yes.
Glib egomaniac. How bad has he been? Where does Barack Obama rank in your mind, you who know so much history, among the worst American presidents?
He has displaced Jimmy Carter from that position.
The worst.
Wow.
Now, they did say Jimmy Carter was not a great president.
Oh, I've heard some really bad things about Jimmy
Carter. So
yeah,
and again, like I said, Thomas Sowell, he's a historian. You know, he knows his information. He's been around. He's been through a lot of different decades and a lot of different presidents that have come and gone. So I mean, from his perspective, that's how he feels.
Okay.
He has displaced Jimmy Carter from that position.
The worst.
The worst.
Worse than James Buchanan.
Yes.
Worse than Richard Nixon.
Yes.
All right.
Richard Nixon did not, after all, put us in danger of nuclear attacks, probably within the lifetime of people living today.
The Iran deal will do that.
Yes.
All right.
We're committed to stopping.
I do remember that in regards to Iran, when they put those sanctions in regards to them having nuclear weapons and trying to keep those things out of their hands.
Right.
Do you kind of remember when that was going on, when Barack was doing his term?
Yeah.
Was it his first term or second?
I think it was the
still doing the first?
Yeah, because it was early on, early. I want to say it was early on when he became
kind of one of the bigger things that he kind of was trying to tackle.
Yeah.
Early on, I think.
Yeah.
I know it was going on definitely when he was around Obama.
Iran deal will do that.
Yes.
Right.
We're committed to stopping the Israelis from stopping the Iranians from getting a nuclear weapon. That's part of the deal.
When I interviewed George Gilder about 6 or 7 months ago, George Gilder known to both of us, he contended that with the right policies, the economy, coming back to the international scene in a moment, but the economy would actually turn around quite quickly. The American economy can be revived quite quickly. Cut taxes, peel back regulation, and you'd see another version of the early 1980s. Mm-hmm. You agree?
Yes.
All we have to do is get out of the way in a certain sense.
Yes. I mean, there was when Warren Harding took office in 1921, the unemployment rate was around 12%. Warren Harding did absolutely nothing. As the government's revenue fell because of the downturn, he cut government spending. Now both those things are things that drive the Keynesians crazy.
Right.
The following year, unemployment had fallen to about half that level.
Within a year.
Yes, and then a year after that, it fell yet again. There is a history. The first time the federal government intervened in the economy to get us.
So in other words, then people went out and got a job because
was getting jobs.
They cut the funding. They was like, You know?
You gotta find a way.
And then it went down even more because even more people went out to go get a job. Like, okay.
History. The first time the federal government intervened in the economy to get us out of a downturn was in 1930. Now, which means that for more than 150 years, the federal government just stood by and twiddled their thumbs while the economy recovered on its own.
Wow.
And all that time, there was never a depression as bad as the 1930s depression, where there was all kinds of intervention, beginning with Herbert Hoover help us, and then amplified by Franklin D. Roosevelt. So in terms of you looking at what happened as a matter of fact, again, there was no Federal Reserve prior to 1914. The Federal Reserve was created in order to, one, cut back on bank failures, reduce inflation, and prevent deflation. All of those things reached historic highs never seen before under the Federal Reserve. So the idea was wonderful. It's only the reality that didn't cooperate.
Ooh.
Only the reality of it, of the Federal Reserve, creating the Federal Reserve to, to avoid deflation and all those things as far as like the economy. And I like how he talked about that, even in regards to him saying that it's a proven fact that the economy has recovered on its own. Even like I said, when Obama came in office, like it seemed like to a degree like the economy had recovered from the previous president.
Mm-hmm.
Like to a degree. But I mean, even like right now, as far as like stuff that's going on, it's almost like the opposite had happened. As far as like even with Trump being in office and now what's going on, it feels like it seems like it's not even, don't even seem like it's like the economy is sputtering out of control now.
Yeah.
So it's like he said, the Federal Reserve is like it was a great idea to implement it, but it was like the reality of it.
How do we always, or how does that happen? How do we come up with these ideas of these things that are supposed to be so great in some kind of way? It's like we lose our way of like what it was actually supposed to serve the purpose.
Serve its purpose, right.
Like, how does that help us then? Like, so now what? I mean, what do we do now? I mean, are we going to go back to that? How do we revert back to that? Like,
yeah, as far as like the recovery, and I talked to a few people like just in regards to like little small circle people that I talked to, and they say the same thing too in regards to like it almost seems like what's happening right now is almost like deliberate, because it's like, why would you be like reversing everything that was previously done? And it almost feels like it's almost like a sabotage type of thing, almost to like reset the economy or something. I don't know. It's just like it's just a lot of questions. And I like how Thomas Sowell, I like how he just really gave like a good history lesson. He's going back to like the 20s, like the Great Depression.
Even when you put it into that perspective, though,
Roosevelt,
that freaks you out a little bit. You know what I mean? If there's deliberate intent in what all is happening right now, then we are in for a disaster.
Yeah, it's like I said, it feels like
that's not good.
Right, exactly.
It's not good.
And that's what it feels like. It feels like that right now.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, however fast it took us to get here, it's going to take probably twice, if not 3 times as long, to get us back out.
Turn it around.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be a quick process.
Y'all let us know and drop like comments and let us know in regards to that too, just in regards to like the economy and even like what Thomas Sowell said in regards to like the worst president ever and how that like affected the economy. You know what I mean?
Whew. That's tough.
We will overcome, Agent. We will overcome. Trust me, we will. All you got to do is hold on, wait, and be patient.
We'll see.
It will. I'm telling you, it will.
We will see. Yeah.
Some kind of way. We need some help.
Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. Like, how far is too far? Is he right on, or is he just
as far as the worst president ever?
Is he just making this up in his head? Okay, like for those of y'all that's like,
because he brought up an egomaniac, like basically saying both of them are egomaniacs, Obama and Trump.
Right. So y'all let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell.
Smash it.
And if ain't nobody else told you, I love
y'all too.
And we gonna see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Absolutely, man.
Bye, y'all.